Hi, my name's David, and I'm bold. So, guys, welcome back. This is your coach, David, and want to do a little bit of a recap of step two. First, congratulations on your journey of being bold. This is a journey through inner space. It's an inside-out game, and I just want to say congratulations on coming to play. We formed our teams very effectively this week, and I know that step two has a lot of information, and everybody in bold, we have different levels of people. Some of y'all are experts, and some of y'all are novices. And so we're gonna go over this recap. No matter how many times you take in bold, take the time to watch this video as I do a little bit of a recap of what we covered this week on step two and making this an amazing bold experience. First thing is you've got your teams built. Stay plugged into your team. Team captains, keep your teams rallied together. I really appreciate you team captains stepping up. Enjoyed getting everybody set up on our group chats today and getting my captains going. And guys, it's going to be really your leadership and you helping your team and everybody playing as a team member that makes this a major success. Second of all is part of our 6 perspectives this week was our commitment to self-mastery. And guys, all I'm saying is great job on making a commitment and keep that commitment. And I heard once a quote on commitment is, the definition of commitment is when you're committed to a goal long after the emotion of when you set that goal has passed. And remember, after you leave step one, you're excited. Step two, you did some goal setting. We did a little bit of a deep dive in mental. We're going to do more inner space diving. And we come out of step two excited. We come out of here fired up. We got our teams rallied. And the true determining factor of your commitment is going to be you staying committed to bold long after step two is passed. So stay committed to the habit. It's about building habits. It's about building skills. And it's about developing our mindset. And remember the 2 things we can control. We can control our mindset and we can control our action. And I want you to take advantage of both of those at all times. Is our mindset, and we can control what we put in. We can control what we read. We can control what we listen to. We can control who we hang around with. We can control the remote on the TV. Okay. And we can control our actions by getting people around us that help us get into action. So you can control your role play partner. Okay. Use your bold bracelet. Okay. Use this bold bracelet right here. Negative thoughts, whole page onto your book, negative thoughts, complaining, all those things. Use the bold bracelet as a reminder to be bold every day. We talked a lot this week about our databases. We're going to talk more about our database. We covered it fairly quickly in here of calling your database. We talked about the DTD2 schedule. Every week you're going to call 2 letters of the alphabet. Now, for some of you, that may not be enough to do your 100 conversations. So you're going to have to get out and find places to meet people, to go see people, to do meetups, different places to lead generate. You may get lists. Some of y'all can take a lot of different ways of lead generating. You have in your book a whole page on business lead generation. Coaching Corner a week from today is going to be on lead generation to businesses. So, you're going to call the 2 letters every single week. That's part of your habit. Okay. You're going to get that in as a system. And then you may have to get outside of there to go make calls in other places. Now, I want to go over the homework. It's on page 51 of your book right here. I want to go over your homework. 100 conversations right here on page 51. 100 conversations a week. Minimum of those is 50 voice-to-voice. Now, conversation, as we talked about, is a voice-to-voice conversation. Not a group, a voice-to-voice, or a text-to-text. Not a group text, not a mass text. A text them, they text you back, conversation. Be purposeful in your texting, okay? Next one is journaling daily. You got a lot of your material on journaling, and you got things in the margins of your journal on what to journal. What did I do well? What did I learn? Okay, it's right there in your, and then you got a whole page in your book on how to journal. Practice and role play 4 days a week. You're going to practice and role play 4 days a week, okay? So that's the days you're not in bold. Minimum of 15 minutes, maximum of 30. Use this time to practice your craft. Tell your role play partner, here's who I want you to play. Here's the calls I'm going to make today. Play that person. Tell them who to play, and then use the Ford model, okay? Also, in the back of your book, you can see I got my book tabbed right here. I got my manual tabbed. In the back of your book, you have a whole section here on as a personal planner section, a lot of resources, and you got a whole section on conversations for both conversations texting and conversations and verbal voice-to-voice conversations. You have plenty of resources in here to do it. Okay, you're going to do the brain rattler exercise. The brain rattler exercise is going to rattle your brain to help you remember people that you have forgotten about. And then you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call those people. Don't forget, you can make calls through Facebook Messenger. You can make calls. People answer those calls all the time. I do it when I'm out of the country or if somebody I want to talk to. The other day, one of our students in Bold had some ideas, wanted to talk some things over. I just went there on Facebook Messenger and hit it, and he answered. We had a conversation. They work. People answer them. There's more than one way to communicate with people, and they do communicate. Okay, so you can do the brain rattler and call the people in the brain rattler, and then you're going to listen to, very easy, I think they're only 30 minutes long, one episode of Think Like a CEO podcast, which is Gary Keller's podcast. You're going to listen to one episode, and I'm sending you my recommended episodes that will coincide with where you're at in your journey of being bold. Okay? So, guys, there's also ways to get redemptions. Do that. Everybody on your team make their 100 conversations. Support each other now, not next week. Get them done by the weekend. Go talk to your 100 people. Check box that off, and then go make some money. Okay? You're going to make some money along the way. I'm just saying, for some of you that are making your contacts as a challenge, go make your contacts early. A brain on purpose is more powerful than the brain on panic. And then, of course, you have some lists to bring next week as well. And so lots of things going on. We got a great journey coming on. Focus on your goals. Remember your goals you wrote up on the wall. Focus on those every day. Journal your affirmations. Journal what you want to say. Say out loud. Put it out in the world who you want to be and what you want to accomplish. My name's David, and I'm bold. See ya.